Hey everyone, ready to dive into some serious history? We're talking all things printing today. And let me tell you, you've picked a good one. Going way back, folks. Think ancient seals, Buddhist monks, even a connection to Marco Polo. You've got your Wikipedia open, maybe some historical anecdotes bookmarked. The good stuff.
It's amazing, isn't it, that urge to reproduce images, ideas.
Yeah.
It's been around for longer than most people realize.
I know, right? We always hear about Gutenberg, but my research took me way further back. Like, are you ready for this? Cave paintings use stencils. We're talking over 35,000 years ago. It's mind-blowing. Changes how you think about those early humans, you know?
Absolutely. Shows that at its heart, printing is about replicating patterns. It's something we see across time and cultures, really.
That's a good point. So it's not just about wanting to leave your mark.
No, it's about recreating something, spreading it, like those Mesopotamian brick stamps. They had Noram Sin's name on them. Early branding right there.
Wow, I didn't even think of that. But while those ancient examples are amazing, things really took off in East Asia. We're talking centuries before Europe got in on the action.
And it's more than just the technology, you know? It's the cultural forces at play. Buddhism, with its emphasis on making teachings accessible, played a huge role.
So it's not just the how of printing, it's the why that's so fascinating. And it led to some big breakthroughs. I mean, we take printing for granted, but imagine carving an entire page onto wood, in reverse no less, to make one woodblock, the precision needed.
It's remarkable, the skill involved, and the impact was huge. The Diamond Sutra, printed in 868 AD, that's the oldest precisely dated printed book we have, shows what woodblock printing could do. This was mass production in a way Europe wouldn't see for a long, long time.
Imagine holding something that old. It gives me chills just thinking about it. And speaking of mass production, how about those million miniature Buddhist prayer scrolls tucked into a tiny pagoda? The dedication to spreading the word.
Speaks to the power of printing, doesn't it?
Mm.
Inspiring awe, reverence, not just conveying information.
Absolutely. Okay, get this. 11th century China. Guy named Bisheng invents movable type. Centuries before Gutenberg. Blew my mind when I read that.
It's a common misconception that Gutenberg gets all the credit. Bisheng was there first. It just goes to show innovation often happens in stages, building on what came before.
It's true. It's like standing on the shoulders of giants, right? But here's a curveball. As amazing as movable type was, it didn't really take off right away. Why do you think that was?
Well, likely it was the complexity of the Chinese writing system. Think about it, thousands of characters. To make a practical, affordable set of movable type, that's a tall order.
Wow, yeah, that makes sense. It's like how technology, even today, is shaped by language. Some things never change, huh? But the story of movable type doesn't end there, right?
Oh, not at all. It spreads from China, leads to fascinating adaptations.
Yes.
The Tanguts were printing with movable type, wooden type by the 12th century. And get this, in 13th century Korea, they were printing law books, official documents, even money, all using metal type.
Wall books with metal type in the 13th century. It makes you realize how much we miss when we only focus on Western advancements. Speaking of leaps forward, let's hop over to Europe. Because while the East had a head start, the West was about to have its own printing revolution.
Oh, absolutely. Europe was a little late to the party,
A little bit.
but they made a splash when they got there.
Yeah, you sure did. But how did that knowledge travel west? It's a question that still has historians scratching their heads, right?
It really is a mystery for the ages. Some argue for independent invention, while others point to possible transmission routes, maybe along the Silk Road. It's a real historical puzzle.
A printing mystery. I love it. But regardless of how those ideas crossed continents, we can't deny Gutenberg's impact, right? Printing 2.0.
Well, absolutely. And it's fascinating, while he might not have invented movable type itself, his printing press was all about combining existing tech in new ways. Kind of like today's smartphones bring together all these different functions.
It's that right idea, right time magic, but also knowing how to connect the dots.
Precisely. See, Gutenberg's press used a screw press mechanism,
Yeah.
been around for ages, but he adapted it for printing, created this whole system for setting and inking movable type quickly and accurately. Just ingenious.
And you know what really brings it to life for me? Those sources about the 1439 lawsuit, business partners, financial disputes, even revolutionary inventions, they still have those messy human beginnings.
It's a great reminder that even geniuses have to navigate business and finance, right? But the impact of the printing press, it went way beyond those personal dramas, that's for sure. Transformed European society, laid the groundwork for the information age we live in today.
I mean, how do you even begin to measure the change? Think about it. Before printing, information was controlled by a select few, The church, wealthy landowners. Suddenly, knowledge could spread much faster, reach a way bigger audience.
It's almost impossible to overstate the impact of that shift.
I know, right?
Imagine a world where every book had to be copied by hand. Printing made mass production possible, democratized information like never before.
It's mind-blowing. And then boom, you've got newspapers popping up, pamphlets spreading new ideas, governments using printing for official documents, propaganda. It's the foundation of our modern information age.
But every revolution has casualties, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Like what happened to all the scribes? Those guys were making a living copying by hand.
Very true. The printing revolution wasn't all sunshine and roses. Some scribes undoubtedly lost their livelihoods. Progress can be a double-edged sword, that's for sure.
It really makes you wonder about all the jobs lost and gained as printing evolved.
Yeah.
But it's not all doom and gloom, right? I mean, think about all the new opportunities printing created. You've got compositors arranging all those little letters, pressmen running those massive machines. Heck, even the master printer overseeing it all. What a skill set.
It's like an entirely new industry was born.
Its own hierarchy, specialized knowledge, even its own language. The printing house became the center of activity innovation. It's amazing.
It really makes you want to time travel just to see it all in action.
Yeah.
Okay, so Europe has the printing press humming, information is flying around, but what happens next? Do we fast forward to the digital age, or were there other key innovations along the way? We can't forget about color. It's hard to imagine a world without those vibrant posters and beautifully illustrated books, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, and that's where lithography comes in.
Yeah.
It really shook things up in the late 18th century, allowed for much more detail, more vibrancy than ever before.
Yeah, those old lithographic prints have such a unique look. You can really sense the artistry behind them. But how did it actually work? Was it something completely different from earlier methods?
It was quite innovative. Basically, it uses the idea that oil and water don't mix. You draw an image on a smooth stone or plate using this greasy substance, then treat the stone with water and ink. The ink only sticks to that greasy image, and voila, you can transfer it onto paper.
It's amazing how something so simple can be so effective. And get this, that same principle is still used today in offset printing. It's how most books and magazines are made. Kind of mind-blowing when you think about it. I mean, from those ancient cave paintings to woodblocks, movable type, those massive printing presses, where did it all lead? Laser printers spitting out pages, inkjet printers in every home. Heck, we're even printing in 3D now.
It's remarkable, isn't it? And while these modern technologies might seem worlds away from those early methods, they all come back to the same fundamental principles: layering, image transfer, and of course, that human desire to make information something you can actually hold in your hands.
So from those ancient clay tablets to the phone we all have in our pockets, it's all about making information accessible, isn't it? It's been quite a journey. We've gone from ancient cave paintings to modern marvels, and it all comes back to that very human need to leave our mark on the world, share our stories, our knowledge. Make you think, doesn't it?
It really does. The digital age has democratized publishing in ways Gutenberg could have only dreamed of, but it's also brought new questions to the forefront.
Yeah, it's not all easy answers, is it?
Not at all. We have incredible opportunities, yes, but how do we ensure accuracy? How do we find valuable information in all the noise? These are challenges we're still wrestling with.
It's true. Every advancement comes with its own set of opportunities and challenges. It makes you wonder, what does the future hold for printing? Any predictions?
If history has taught us anything, it's that human ingenuity is a force to be reckoned with. We have that desire to share, to connect. Printing, in some form or another, it'll stick around. I don't have a crystal ball, but it's going to be fascinating to see where it goes next.
I love that. Well, folks, there you have it. We've journeyed through the incredible history of printing, explored its impact on our world, and maybe even pondered a bit about what the future holds. What a ride. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and we'll see you next time for another fascinating exploration. Until then, keep those printing presses running.